My name is Roger Upton, and I'm the founder of Ironwood Clay here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Glacial Oceanic Clay is harvested where the glaciers meet the ocean. A deep inlet was formed about 2.5 million years ago when the ice fields in northern British Columbia cut a U-shaped valley by ice segregation and abrasion of the surrounding bedrock. Glacial Oceanic Clay is harvested directly from the inlet and shipped back to our facility. The harvesting period for this marine glacial clay is quite limited. In fact, it is only accessible for harvesting at certain times of the year, specifically when the tides are very low, but the water is deep enough allowing our vessels to pass through. Because the glacial clay is a unique and rare Canadian natural resource, the Canadian government has strict protection measures. Ironwood Clay Company is the only company with all government permits to harvest this clay and all accredited certification to manufacture in our facility. Once harvested, the clay is put into plastic tote bags and taken from northern British Columbia via a very large barge and unloaded and processed in our factory in Richmond. The clay remains all natural with no alterations throughout the manufacturing process. All the machines used to purify and sterilize the clay have been exclusively designed for Ironwood Clay Company. The first part in the process plant is called our dirty room. This is where all the raw materials come directly from the mine site. The tote bags full of clay are dropped off one by one through vibration process, and any small rocks or seashells will be screened out. Then we will begin to mix the clay to smooth out its original form like peanut butter. Once the clay is smooth, it will go through multiple mesh filtering and mixing procedures. By the end of all the procedures, only small particles will remain, and the clay is now as smooth as yogurt. From there, the clay is transferred through a piping system into our clean room, where clay sterilization procedure begins. The clay will be treated at very high temperature, which allows all bacteria to be completely removed without damaging or altering the natural elements of the clay itself. The clay is then cooled and sealed in a sterilized aluminum foil bag for storage. Because of the abrasive nature of the clay itself, no other company in the world has this kind of processing and production technology. That's because Ironwood developed all of its own proprietary processing equipment for the exclusive use for this glacial clay. Our processing system has zero radiation and leaves the clay as pure as when it was extracted from the ground. You can be sure that this clay is processed under strict aseptic conditions, passing the most demanding test of all quality controls and achieving a degree of sterilization and cleanliness that is significantly greater than the standards generally applied to similar skincare products.